What's going on, Who Dat Nation? It is yours truly, TJ Jones, the host of the State of the Saints podcast. And for a few minutes, I want to talk a little bit about Janoris Jenkins. Now, if you have not heard, Janoris Jenkins has decided to restructure his contract with the New Orleans Saints. And with this, he will get a signing bonus of about $7 million, and he will have a base salary of about $1.4 million this season. So that frees up some salary cap space for the Saints to possibly go out here and get some additional pieces that they need in order for them to possibly make a Super Bowl run. I think this was a good move by the New Orleans Saints. So I want to give a special shout out to General Manager Mickey Loomis for doing an outstanding job at restructuring a lot of contracts like Terron Armstead and Michael Thomas, in order to free up money to sign guys back that they need. You know, people like Andrews Pete and also re-signing people like Noah Spence and other guys that, you know, are going to help to the success of the team. And, you know, when I look at Janoris Jenkins, I look at a guy that has a lot of confidence, a lot of swag. We all know what he did in a game against the Minnesota Vikings when he completely took Stephon Diggs out of the game. I mean, he had him so frustrated, had him slamming his helmet on the sidelines because he wasn't getting the ball. I mean, he was completely getting into the head of Stephon Diggs because Stephon Diggs couldn't do nothing because he was locking him down. I think the Saints finally have their number one and number two cornerback, wherever you want to spin it. You want to say Janoris number one, Marshawn number two, whatever. You know, it don't matter. You know, they finally got a combination of guys on the outside that I think we all can say that the Saints finally have some guys that can lock some people down. But I still don't think they're out of the woods yet. And I think that's the reason why Mickey Loomis decided to restructure some deals. I still think the Saints need another slot corner. I don't know if they're going to get it in a draft or they're going to try to go to free agency. If it was me, I would try to get someone like Nickell RobeyColeman. And I'm pretty sure you all know that guy's name because he was the guy that hit Tommy Lee Lewis in the NFC Championship game. And I hear a lot of people getting upset at that because, you know, I said that I would like to have him in a slot. And people are saying, man, it's what he did in the NFC Championship game. No. Man, forget all that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Nickell RobeyColeman's fault that the referees didn't blow the whistle and didn't call pass interference on him, okay? I mean, he did what any other player possibly would have done in that situation. And we see it in basketball all the time. When we see guys could possibly, you know, have a fast break and they're open, somebody hurry up and grab them, you know, in order to force a foul so they can go to the line instead of going to a Showtime dunk. I mean, we see this all the time, man. So I'm not going to knock this guy, and I'm not going to say that this guy can't play on the New Orleans Saints team because of that. If he can contribute to the team, if he can contribute to the success of the New Orleans Saints, then I'm all for it. And this guy's always ranked really high when it comes to Pro Football Focus at his position. And if the Saints sign this guy, I think he will solidify the slot. And something that the Saints have been needing for years because we all know that P.J. Williams used to get misused and abused every time he played that position. We didn't know what we were going to get from week to week. We didn't know if we were going to get P.J. making a big tackle or P.J. was going to get burnt by about 30 yards. I mean, this guy's going to solidify the slot corner position if they get him. And also somebody like Xavier Rhodes from the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, he's not what he used to be. Yeah, he's not as fast as he used to be. A couple knee injuries have caused him to kind of slow down, but he still has a big body and he can be physical in a slot. So I think those two guys are some guys that you can possibly use in order to help the Saints in the secondary. But I would love to hear from you. What do you think about the New Orleans Saints restructuring Janoris Jenkins' deal? And who do you think should play slot corner for the New Orleans Saints? Do you think they're okay with what they got? Or do you feel like there's somebody that's out there besides the guys that I named? Do you think that guy can fit in and make the secondary successful? Comment down below, like and share this video. This has been the State of the Saints podcast. Once again, my name is TJ Jones. And you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com, search The State of the Saints podcast. And also on youtube.com, search The State of the Game podcast. And you can follow both. On Facebook, search The State of the Saints and The State of the Game. Till next time, all I got to say is, who dat?